welcome back. Today, we're getting back to what we got done. It's probably going to be my last video for today. Other than that, I'm just going to be playing around on here. Now, it runs and drives, but I got to get it registered. Stuff like that. So it's going to take about 3 to 4 days. So I can't drive this thing automatically. This is going to be probably my new daily, because I got all of these vehicles, and oh, alright, I got all these vehicles, and like half of them I don't even drive. I got this one, I got this one. This one I just got. I got this one. I got this one. Don't even know why I still have this thing. I bought it for an off-road toy at this point. Or wait, no, I bought it as my actual daily, and I had big plans for this thing. Probably about time we send it to the junkyard. I mean, she's starting. She runs fine. But I still don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. I could possibly rebuild it, but, you know, it's kind of like I got a new rebuild I'm kind of working on. My whole plan was this thing, just repaint it and put the turbo stuff in it. I just wanted to, like, basically get this turbo stuff on. That was my whole plan, and I flipped it, and I was like, well, my plans are done. Right after, you know, I flipped it in a little bit, I was looking around, and, you know, I found an actual turbo, so I now have an actual turbo vehicle that I got plans for. And then this thing I bought as a work truck. I have a reason for this one. This one I have a reason to replace this one. This over there I bought as a second vehicle. And then I found this out of nowhere and I liked it. I've always wanted one. So I have it now. So, you know, and it's not even drivable. One thing I really noticed is, like, half my vehicles aren't really, like, you want to take a road trip in. This thing is flipped, so it's, like, totaled. This thing, sure, you can take a road trip with, like, you and your son, you and your girlfriend, you and your wife, something like that, I don't know. But it's got speed. So it's not really good for, like, around town kind of thing. It's more of like your fun play toy. This thing, I'd love to take this thing on a road trip at some point in time. This is your best road trip vehicle. This thing can't even drive. I wouldn't want to take this thing down a mountain. I wouldn't even want to take this thing down a back road, really. Like, this thing, it's probably like not the oldest thing, but it's like the second oldest thing I think I've ever owned. And I still own it. All my vehicles I bought over the time, I still have. Let's count all my vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 vehicles. And I just keep finding them. I keep buying them. I keep finding them. I just keep finding good deals. And I'm graduating soon. Like, next month, I'm graduating. So next month is usually next season. Next season, that's when I actually get there. So it was early spring, mid-spring, it's going to be late spring, and every, so every, 3 months, it becomes a new season. And, you know, I've had most of them. I've had this one, and this one for over a month now. This one, as you can see, I just got today. So I'm going to be working on this thing a lot, so I got to get all my videos uploaded. So your phones are going to blow up like crazy, and I want to keep that kind of rhythm going. Like, I want to be posting every day. Right now, I just had a whole bunch of free time today. So I'm like staying up late, getting all this stuff posted, getting it uploaded, all sorts of stuff, editing wise. I gotta get all this stuff done, and I'm doing it because I haven't posted in a while. So this is like the reasoning behind it. My Xbox was randomly signing me out of nowhere. It was just signing me out. And I couldn't get anything done because it wouldn't save where I was. I had to restart every single time. And then after a little bit, I started getting bored of that mowing map that I had. I still have it, but like I got bored of it. So I was thinking, well, why don't I start like a big farm? I get about halfway through that and I give up. I completely get rid of the map. And then I start fresh. Like I'm starting fresh and I go for, well, maybe I'll be like, I don't know, like maybe I'll be a construction worker. That didn't work. I didn't like what I was doing. I didn't like any of the controls or nothing. And I was like, well, I love mowing. It's like the best thing to do. I know what I'm doing with it. So why don't I just make a level where I'm role playing my age? I'm just gonna keep going. And, I'm never going to stop that level. I'm going to spend all my time towards that level, and I'll go back to that level, sometimes, because, it's a good level. Eventually I want to make a video where I'm going back to all my old levels that I've had. And it's like, probably one of them made it on YouTube, but it got taken down. And ever since then, I was never on that level. Ever. Never was. And like I did all this cool stuff on that, and my whole YouTube channel got deleted. So there's like so many things. So I'm keeping it as I have a backup thing. So if my phone breaks or something bad happens, I can easily access my YouTube channel. So I made it like that. And now my main thing is just keeping the channel workable. Like I can be on it, I can post. So I had to figure out why my Xbox was doing it. Turns out it just needed an update. Well, as soon as I got it updated, the power was going out randomly. So I couldn't post then. Because like if the power just goes out randomly, there's no warning or nothing that the power's just going to go out. It just goes out. And it goes out for, maybe like a couple of seconds and then it goes back on. Well, then you gotta restart that entire thing again, and that's just not worth it. I think it's because, now it's been cold recently, so I think we're gonna get a little bit of flickering. I don't think we're gonna have like full-on power outage or something like that, but very well possibility. So, and then I'm in middle school now. And I thought, oh yeah, middle school, I'm getting off earlier, I can do more stuff at home. Well, middle school is actually quite stressful. So, here, I'm gonna flip the camera here. Middle school is actually quite stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Middle school is like the most stressful thing ever. Like I've always like wanted to go to middle school because I'm like, oh yeah, awesome. I can go in the hallways, I can have fun. I'd feel more free. I'd actually probably want to go to school. I want to go to school, but like the stress level is through that roof. Through that roof up there. And that roof is tall. That roof, it doesn't seem tall when you're in it, but that roof is tall. And I'm just like there's nothing I can do about it. So it's been probably a solid week that we've had no power outage. I got on the Xbox a few times, and the Xbox isn't acting up. So I can finally start posting again. So I spent this whole day, I was originally going to go on like a mile bike ride today, But it was so cold today. Like the first 2 or 3 videos, I was curled up in a blanket with a sweatshirt on. Took the sweatshirt off. It's gotten a lot warmer. And I'm going to probably just ride later or something like that. I don't know. I'll ride tomorrow. So, I'm kind of like stuck just like doing nothing. You know, I'm just like, I've always been like trying to get all my schoolwork finished and all that stuff. I had to get stuff finished. And it keeps on ending up as, you know, it's just crazy stuff. It was really cold, so I thought it was going to stay cold all day. Because I missed the bus accidentally. My mom's been busy. So I figured most of my assignments are online. I'll just get on the computer. And that worked. Got all of it done. And it turned out as me just sitting here drinking Pepsi, eating some pumpkin pie, watching some YouTube videos, trying to convince myself to get on here. And post. By the time you guys see this video, it'll be a couple of days ago. This is my internet. Now we're having problems with the internet. Nothing's been going right. It's been giving me more time to like get in my routine. But I figured I'm nuts to it. I'm posting all day today. So it's probably gonna be like 2-3 days, probably by the time I get this. By the time I get all of these uploaded, it's probably gonna be Wednesday. Cause today's Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's probably gonna be Wednesday by the time I get all these videos uploaded. So I'm gonna have a lot done on here. When I say a lot done, I'm gonna work on building out a house and stuff like that. So when you guys see this next video, I'm gonna have a house built. And I'm just gonna roleplay me buying it. So yeah, it's gonna take me a minute. So I gotta figure out where I want the house, how much land do I want. And of course we all want like the maximum we can get. But I mean, you gotta be somewhat budgetable about it. So I'm gonna work on, see what I can do. Maybe, I didn't think about this. Maybe I can go out into the woods and I can build a house in the woods. And just the house, nothing else. Just the house in the woods. And then have like a little path that goes straight out to a big old field. Just a straight path, straight to the field. That'd be so cool, but that takes so much time. I'd have to do it on top of working on a landscaping job. Right now, school's in the way, so I mean, I'd have to do it after work. I'd have to do it after school, after work, and then keep going throughout the night, and then come back home. We're doing that at this point. So when you guys see this, you're probably gonna have, so whoever watches videos, you're probably gonna have some awesome wood stuff. And I tried to do it before. I bought like all this land around me and I had woods and I started making a path. I got like halfway done with it and I started getting into a new one, and that level's not a thing anymore. It's gone. I deleted it. I wanted a fresh start. So now I'm stuck with having to redo houses and all this. So here's the plan. I'm gonna flat out say it right now, so you guys expect what we're doing. This is gonna be roleplay series. So I'm gonna call this teenage roleplay, because I'm a teenager right now, technically, in a way. I'm still a teenager. So I'm gonna keep going and going and going. I'm gonna have a birthday set. So I'm gonna have a birthday set, and when it comes time, I'm gonna work on getting the land right now, and I'm just gonna keep getting after it, getting after it, and getting after it. Like no stopping. Whenever I can, go after it. Get it done. I get a lot of free time after school, most of the time. So I'm gonna get all these videos uploaded, and I'm gonna plan it. I'm gonna draw it out. I need to get descriptions of all vehicles, so I gotta start writing that down. I'm gonna do that today. Get description on every last vehicle, how it started, because eventually I want to be like, I have my house done and I have all my stuff done, and I want to go back and say the story on all of my vehicles that have been done, like every main event that happened to them. So like the blue one, it's gonna be the blue D20. That thing is going to be the truck that, I've had. This is my first vehicle. I flipped it, and then I ended up getting 2 more vehicles and another vehicle, and I'm gonna put them all in order. Like vehicle number 1, vehicle number 2, vehicle number 3, vehicle number 4. I'm gonna do it as I bought them, not as they got introduced, as I bought them. And then that's gonna be when I get into, and if there's any events that I think were kind of cool or funny that I'm putting, that I will remember, that's the one I'm putting in. But right now I'm just gonna write a slip for every last one of them, saying the main events, and then I'm hoping in a month or 2 after posting all this, getting everything kind of settled in, I'm gonna do a full video, because at that point I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna have so many trucks and stuff like that. Maybe I'll have so many trucks, but plan every month, go through the vehicles and show all the vehicles. Maybe every 2 months. Alright, I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna start doing stuff. See y'all in the next one. So that's just a little update.